Yo, yo. Life is just incredible. Absolutely incredible. The moment that you think you know, we'll see about that, the world says. Personally, I struggle a lot with purpose. I find like if I have $1 million, not that I've had that much yet, but if I had $1 million or negative $1 million, what it comes down to is like my sense of purpose. Whether I'm up a full or an empty stomach, whether or not I have a place to sleep, it's like that. That's what drives me. Is like the purpose. Um, so for those of you that are also like that, I guess this will resonate. I don't know. I would always look for purpose in, what I do in my relationships and the way I see the world, some artistic endeavor, some grand plan, whatever. There's always but whatever it was something I would like conceive of, something that like I could understand, something I could like present. I could be like consistently like here, as though like here's my purpose. I'm gonna go do this thing over here. This is my purpose. Got it right here. Blah, 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 blah. I'm gonna go do that. But similar to who I am, which is constantly flowing, constantly changing, never the same. There is no like, my name is Hudson, but like that's like I'm now another person. Like it's this moment now, this opportunity, this moment. So just kind of living from there. You get to, pardon me, kind of applying that. It's like an old hippie saying of like going with the flow, but it really does have content to it. It's like to mean actually bringing that serenity prayer where it's like, God grant me the courage to fucking, the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, the wisdom to know the difference. So like, and I think there's things that are worth thinking about and there's things that aren't. And like most things aren't. And when you free yourself of all that, and you just stand in that river of thoughts and just you're just a rock, you don't give a fuck. A rock with eyes, and you're watching. Anyways, not to rip this analogy apart too much. Just from that, there's nothing. Your next move is clear. And yeah, it's just hard to act when you don't have a plan. And I'm not saying you don't have a plan, but I just mean that to feel purposeful and to feel that, you bring yourself to the present moment, meditate, do what you gotta do, and the next move is clear. Like I think we want to create this realization and have it be presentable and tangible in some kind of way, but like ultimately it comes through in like it's going to be applied outside of your words. It's like the words is the only place it's not going to be applied. I mean, maybe in the way you speak and how much you speak and etc., but like there's the change you're going to see. It's not going to be you talking differently. You're going to be acting differently. You're going to be feeling differently. So yeah, just kind of bringing myself, kind of go back to that whole thing. Let's say I'm spiraling out. I have no purpose in life, etc. I don't know what to do with my time. I'm wasting it. All this stuff. That may be true. But ultimately, I think it's just a balance game of being who you are and who you need to be, I guess. Because you might wake up and who you are might be at first might be like a really really nice stretch to you. First thing in the morning, you're waking up. Oh, the sun is shining. It's glorious. Then you have to brush your teeth. That's who you need to be. But on your way over to the fucking bathroom, maybe you got a little jig. That's you. That's who you want to be. Who you are. Like, there's this kind of game. I'm kind of using just who you are. If I want to go into that, is like a whole other conversation where we're all one and it's just one. But that's not very. It doesn't have a lot of application to it. That's like a wordless teaching. Anyways. You are the purpose of your own life. You have things that you're amazing at. And they might be niche. They might be unsupported by people that are around you. They might be dormant within you and you know it and you've just been lacking. That's just the way it is, man. Sometimes we lack and sometimes we pop off. Yeah, I guess what makes me pop off, I've just noticed, is basically less thinking the better. The more I think, just like a distraction. Because there's very, very, very few things I need to actually think about. Like when I really, really, really get down to in terms of the application of my realities, very few things I need to think about. And like 90% of that thinking capability, this amazing power we have, is often just like just me creating cortisol, stress hormone, just stressing myself out. Sorry. So so I just kind of noticing, because it's literally like, man, life can be so fucking difficult sometimes, and you could have such harsh emotions. But like when you're just here, and you just let go, it doesn't matter. It's easy to say, I'm sitting in my apartment, I'm not being tortured right now. So it's easy for me to say that. It's a lot harder to say this stuff when you're in the thick of it. But I can say this much, it still rings true. It still rings true when you're in the thick of it. Sometimes you just gotta get through the day. And I have another one. Have another day. See where it takes you. Things could get worse, things could get better. At the end of the day, you are who you are. This life is happening. And yeah, it's happening, man. This has literally no train of thought. Might as well expose. I'm on like the Comedown of an acid trip. I was up all night. Really kind of in a bit of a loopy headspace right now. That's why not that I don't normally have a bunch of bags under my eyes, but that's why I look so tired. Even though I don't feel that way, I feel alive as fuck. But yeah, that's why this thought stream is a little loopy and uncoordinated, but either way, we're pushing through, we're flowing. I just can't stress enough, like, if just practicing letting go and just getting into the present moment, snuggling in with your cool self, man, is every moment becomes is like oozing with fucking it's so rich. It's just so rich, dude. The experience is so rich. Life is so beautiful. Hey Marley, like I've got this kitten. She's not a kitten. She's an old lady. Look at this. She wraps her. She grabs. Okay, okay. Relax. What are you doing? There we go. She rubs her little head on my beard. That's cute. I don't know what she was doing a second there. She was getting a little freaky. But it's like a lemur. I have a lemur. Oh, my lemur's falling. Are you okay, lemur? Are you okay, Mrs. Lemur? Your nails caught in my stuff. I know. Yeah. I really want to do one of these without any cuts, where I can just like. I think I filled a lot of the empty space with rambling, just to not have to, like, cut a dead space. I'm gonna listen back and see how fucking cracked out I sound, or if it worked out. Wow.